dancing to turn the key. Oh, please be there, saying that you're still in love with me. Oh, still in love with me. Yeah. I remember when my aunt married my uncle-in-law. I remember when my grandfather would look at my grandmother and adore her. I remember when I was 5, 6, 7 years old. Looked up at my mom and it was love at first sight. Matter of fact, I remember black love. See, back in my days, man, there's no disrespect, but it is what it is. Back in my days, we had women that wore their real hair, that had real butts, breasts. They had a personality. They knew how to cook, clean. Our women took care of us. And we had no problem with spending money on those particular type of women. Had no problem with taking them out to the movies, taking them out to eat, and any of that. Had no problems with paying for their nails to get done, their hair to get done, because they were worth it. See, back in my days, it wasn't cool to be a garden tool. An HOE. We didn't have a thing called a slut walk, where society praises you for sleeping with multiple men. We shunned that. We wasn't trying to wife up anyone like that. And oftentimes, art imitates life. And our music was the soundtrack to our lives. We listened to R&B groups and singers, whether they were in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, such as Anita Baker, Patti LaBelle, Marvin Gaye, Barry White, Aretha Franklin, Prince, Jodeci, Jagged Edge, Aaliyah, 112, The Whispers, Freddie Jackson, Luther Vandross, Mary J. Blige, Keith Sweat, New Edition, Babyface, Gerald Levert, The Temptations, Rick James, Janet Jackson, Quincy Jones, Smokey Robinson, The OJ, CeCe Peniston, Troop, After 7, Brian McKnight, Boyz II Men, Bobby Brown, Cameo, Guy, The Isley Brothers, the list goes on. I remember when my girl used to come over the crib and I had that 6-disc CD changer. I put in all my R&B CDs and shuffle the music up. It's hot summer days, I make sure I turn on the air conditioner, have it cool, so when she come over, she feel comfortable. I remember that. And if you with me, man, the sky is not the limit. See, I know how to take care of my females. You come over, I got this for you. What you know about this? Huh? What you know about that? Huh? What you know about that? Before I do the foot soak, I'll put you in the tub. Put some Epsom salt in there, some lavender. I have rose petals all in the water, all of that. I know how to get down. I know how to treat a woman. My mom taught me how to cook and clean. I know how to love a black woman. Straight up. But nowadays, I don't see black love from the men as well as from the women. When I get on YouTube, I'm not lying. All I hear is how the black man ain't this, and that, and how I can do all this by myself, and I'm an alpha female, and I don't need a man. That's all I hear. And from the brothers, all I hear is, man, I'm getting my passport. I'm going to be a passport bro. Because these Americanized women, they're so masculine to the point where they're not feminine anymore. And all they want to do is get degrees and talk about how much money they make. This is all I hear. And all I see when I go on YouTube or just any type of social media. Excuse me. Black men and women arguing back and forth. And you have now these modernized women that think just because they got a pussy that they're the prize. No, you're not the prize. You are a price. You have a cost that comes along with you. And it would be okay if you cook, clean, and do the things that will make a man want to spend his money, his hard-earned money on you. But nowadays, you know, these songs are out. F and F, I'm nigga mean, I'm me. City girls, I just heard this broad say that she loves to take a gold bath, a gold shower. In other words, she doesn't mind while in that sexual acts for someone to literally piss on her. We're not wifing up no chicks like that. We're not. You got a body count on you, you can forget it. And this video is not going to be one-sided. Because men are just as bad as the women. Start taking care of your children, yo. That's real talk. Start protecting your women. Even though when women say, I don't need a man, then guess what? You're basically saying that you don't need our protection. We are all messed up. And everybody's pointing the finger at one another instead of looking at that man or that woman in the mirror. Which is crazy to me. No one wants to be held accountable for the destruction of black love. And you can tell that black love is going based on our music. That's real talk. Yeah, true indeed. You have some artists, you know, like her, and the list goes on. SZA, you know, here and there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. You don't have it like how we had it in the 90s and the 80s and the 70s. Straight up. And it's a shame that our music is gone. It is gone. And now, you know who's singing our music? You know who's singing R&B? Non-blacks. Straight up. They've taken our music and now they're capitalizing off of our art. Something that we created, our sound. And you can't blame anyone for the destruction of black love or them taking, or should I say culturally appropriating our music because we allowed them to. Do you notice that out of all the races, we're the ones that talk shit towards one another? You don't hear anything. You don't hear about the Latinos warring with one another. Male against female. The whites, the Asians, you don't hear it, even though you know it goes on. But us, we quick to get on YouTube and talk down about one another. And I'm including myself as well. And that's real talk, man. This has been going on for a long time, man. And I didn't even realize how bad it got until one day I just got on YouTube and all of the videos that they recommended to me, because I looked at one of the videos, you know what I'm saying? And they were talking about women and this and that and so forth. All of the videos that they recommended to me, it was all black men talking about black women. And then all black women talking about black men. I know a couple of channels, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that these men are wrong for what they're talking about. All these women that I look at are wrong with what they're talking about. All I'm saying, when does it get to the point where we come up with a concrete solution and bring back black love? When? We're so divided and separated till it's ridiculous. And, you know, I do believe that everyone should love whomever they want to love. I do believe in it. You know what I'm saying? I do believe in interracial dating. I don't do it. But if you love someone and you want to date someone, you want to fall in love or marry someone outside of your race, by all means, hey, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? So me advocating black love is not tearing down interracial relationships and dating or stating that you shouldn't date outside your race. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just the type of person that just want to bring back this black love that I miss seeing. I miss seeing black women and black men holding hands with one another out in the park. I miss hearing the songs about how this black man loves this black woman. I miss hearing about this black woman loving this black man in our music. I miss it. Straight up. We used to think the world about one another. And now all I hear is, man, he ain't shit. She ain't shit. That's all I hear. And that's a shame how we have discredited one another. Real talk. You do realize, for some of us, we were on the same slave ships together. You do realize who the real enemy is, or have you forgotten? Because you're quick to talk about how there ain't no good men out there and how men out there leave their child behind. But who did it first? When that man came into the slave quarters and the word you. Or should I say your ancestors, and had a mulatto child and then said that wasn't his child. That was the first baby daddy. You want to talk about how there ain't no good men out there? Include them, those non-blacks that tore our family apart during slavery, put our family on slave, had us in slave auctions. And this is the problem that I'm having. Because we're feuding with one another and we're forgetting about the man that's behind all of the BS. That caused all of this stuff from the beginning. But nah, we don't want to go that far. Nah, everybody got to be held accountable. Straight up, at least in my book. Our music is gone, and so is black love. Let's get it back together. Let's get our act back together. Start loving one another. You understand? My name is Langston 2092. I want you to like, comment, subscribe. Definitely share this video.